Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And hi everyone, we are live and we are back with our Women's Month special right here on Mid Morning Talk, where we are celebrating women who are inspiring change, making an impact, and proving that age is never a limit when it comes to making a difference. My name is Umamah, and thank you for joining me. Today, I have two incredible young women joining me. And when I say young, I mean young and already doing things that many people only dream about. First, we have Nicole Lima Huaming, all the way from Singapore, the founder of Heart Avenue Association, an organization dedicated to empowering women and children through community work, opportunities, and support. And alongside her, representing South Africa, we have Haadiya Mncube, the president of Grace Ground, the sister organization to HAA. Ha? I don't know. I'm going to say ha. Is that okay, guys? Okay.
Oh, good.
Continuing the same mission here at home, making real change for women and children in our communities. Together, these two are proof that when young women put their minds and hearts into something, they can quite literally change the world. Nicole, Hadia, welcome to the show.
We're so glad to
All
be
Thank you for
right.
here.
having us.
Hello.
Hi! I am like so excited that we have people out of South Africa today. Like, this is just amazing for me. I don't think you guys understand. I'm fangirling you, Nicole, and I'm fangirling you, Hadia. When Alishma told me about you and Grace Ground, I was like, you know what? I like it. I like it. Um, I'm gonna get right into our questions because we are a bit behind schedule. So let's start light. Nicole, you're all the way in Singapore right now, and Hadia, you're here in South Africa. How did the two of you first connect? I don't know who
Hadia, do
wants
you
to
want me
go
to?
first.
Should I go?
Okay. So there's this thing called Project Connect Forum, and it may seem a bit foreign, but essentially it's a platform where people all around the world, particularly youths, can connect with several volunteering organizations. And it just so happened that I was on Instagram one day scrolling, and I saw that Heart Avenue Association was recruiting, and they were recruiting directors. And I got really interested because I love their mission, and I applied, and somehow I landed the position of co-founder. So just a bit of a background of Heart Avenue Association. It was first founded in Peru, and we are an international organization. We recruit people all over the world. We welcome initiatives from all over the world, regardless of what country it is. And this is also how I first connected with Hadia. We were both directors of Heart Avenue Association, and we started getting closer when I first proposed the idea of Hadia starting a local branch of Heart Avenue Association within South Africa, and that turned out to be Grace Ground.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, I love that. I did not know that it's like a whole world thing. I thought maybe we met in South Africa or something. I had no idea. I'm not gonna lie. And Hadia, what about you? Tell us more about Grace Ground and your connection to Nicole, etc.
Okay, so basically, like Nicole said, I was scrolling on Instagram, trying to figure out, something that I can have some sort of connection with people in terms of outreach and community empowerment. And then I applied because they were recruiting, they were looking for directors and all that. And I applied, and alhamdulillah, I became the marketing director there. And then after that, like Nicole said again, she suggested that, what, maybe just open a chapter here in South Africa. Although at first I was a bit skeptical because I was like, I have a lot of work and all that. And she encouraged me, man. She encouraged me to open the Grace Ground. And I figured that it's something that I'm also very in touch with when it comes to my future and my career that I want to do. And I'm done with my degree and all that. And basically, if I had to speak about Grace Ground in a nutshell, I'd say that it's just a platform where we want to just connect with women and children in underprivileged communities who have been affected also by things that are very common right now, like gender-based violence, sexual intenses that are happening right now in South Africa. And basically, we want to be able to, reach out to them, be able to give comfort, be able to help where we can, because like I think you can see we're very small for now. So yeah, basically that's Grace Crown in a nutshell, and that's how also I met Nicole.
I love this. This is so sweet, guys. This is so like, oh, that you guys came together and created such a good connection that's helping more people. And I love what Grace Crown stands for. And I did a little bit of stalking last night for her, and I absolutely loved what you guys had to give as well. And the mission and the vision behind it. I think it's absolutely amazing. Now we will, come back to the organization. I want to know about you guys. And so for a bit of a quirky one, what's something fun about each other that you might not guess from your work? I think let's let Haadiya go first with this one.
I talk a lot. I talk a lot. Most people, when they see me, they think I'm shy, I'm such a conservative person. I'm like, and if only they knew I talk a lot. Like, I talk. My parents, my family, they know that when Tabitha's not at home and Haadiya is not at home, it's just boring, man. So yeah, I guess most people wouldn't guess. People who don't know me wouldn't guess that I talk a lot.
Okay, you know what, I can add to that because for some reason I've got this like resting face that when I'm outside I look like I'm frowning and I'm angry all the time, but the second I see I'm like, oh my god, hi, and I start screaming and making a squeaky voice. I just happens, without me even trying. I can't even lie. And then people get so surprised. They're like, oh, like you were just frowning and now you're screaming and hugging me. I'm like, what, guys, it is what it is. What about you, Nicole?
I think one thing people might not expect is that I love sleeping. So the thing about working with people from other countries is that everyone has such different time zones. And sometimes just at the start of developing Heart Avenue, we needed a lot of communication. So I ended up staying up to 4 a.m. in Singapore time just to talk to the people with the different time zones to make sure that we are aligned on our different time. We are aligned on the things that we have done throughout the day despite our different time zones. And I feel like because of that, a lot of my friends feel like I don't like sleeping. I'm a night owl and I like staying up, but I love sleeping. I love it so much. It's just that I just want to get things done, and sometimes that overrides the want of sleeping. But yeah.
You know what? I think we can make the best trio ever because I only wake up at 11 o'clock and the show started at 11 o'clock today. So I had to wake up at 8:30. And I was so sad because I was like, you know what, guys? I only wake up when the show starts. I love my sleep. So, the three of us, I'm going to make us friends, whether you want to be my friend or not. I'm going to make us friends because I like you. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Moving on, founding the organizations. Nicole, okay, you already told us the story. So can you tell us, like, more so, since you guys are international, do you guys have meetups? Do you guys do the community work that you guys do? Like, do you do in Singapore? Someone who's a different country. Like, how do you make that work? That you guys are all in different parts of the world.
I would say that was a pretty big challenge at the start of developing Heart Avenue Association. And one of the ways we overcame the geographical barriers was through very, very consistent communication. So if somebody from a specific country wanted to start something within their community, we would communicate very clearly to everyone else what exactly we wanted to do, what we wanted to achieve, and how we would go about doing it. And I feel like having this very clear channel of communication allowed us to expand our impact. Besides, this communication is the reason why we have branches in South Africa, Peru, other places such as America as well. And having everyone be clear and updated on what everyone else is doing really does help a lot with making sure that our impact is delivered smoothly.
Okay. I think, yeah, no, in all things that we do, communication is number one. I think we have lost Hadia, unfortunately, but when she comes back, I will ask her a question. So I will continue with you, right? But what I do want to say is that I think
Oh,
like doing something international is just like so scary for me. There was this summit that happened a couple months ago, and I think it was in the Philippines, right? And I like so wanted to go, and I was like,
ooh,
I don't know how, but I am going to go some way, somehow. But then I was like, no, like this is like outside of South Africa, like low key, like I'm scared, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And I didn't end up going. But
so
what I can say is that you guys doing this international thing is so empowering, especially in having like South Africa, America, Philippines, Peru, like those are very far from each other. And I think that you guys doing this and making a change for women all across the globe is such an important thing. And that's why we have you guys on for our Women's Month special, because you guys are women doing incredible, incredible things. So, you know what? I take my hat off for, I'm only going to call it her, take my hat off for her, because you guys are just too cool for school. Oh, we got Haadiya, left Haadiya. Okay, you know, when Haadiya comes back, we'll talk to her. It's fine. Um, what else did I want to ask
yes.
you? What kind of projects or activities have you done that you're most proud of?
Oh, outside of Hart Avenue. Okay, before I joined, I was actually highly involved in school projects. So, for example, within my school student council, I was an active member for 2 years, and in my second year, I somehow got elected to be student council president. And I feel like a lot of my leadership skills comes from these kinds of experiences, not just student council, but also helping to plan all sorts of events like fundraisers, like carnival fundraisers or STEM competitions. I've managed and had the privilege to have leadership opportunities, and watching my work be done well is truly so fulfilling. So, for example, I helped with my school's like the newcomers orientation. And it doesn't seem like a big event, but it was a 5 day long event, and we had to entertain them for the entire day for all 5 days. And it took us 6 months to plan a 5 day event. So it really does seem like a lot of time taken just to execute for such a short amount of time. But I really do feel like I put in my best plan and I was in the best way I could. And another thing is that when I helped to plan a STEM competition, which was also international, we invited students from other countries to come into Singapore. They fly into Singapore and they compete in this STEM competition. And I helped to lead one of the subcommittees in making one of the STEM challenges. And it was so tough, but it was something that I was really extremely proud of because I think it went pretty well despite the months and months of challenges. So yeah.
No, I absolutely love that. I will comment on that in a bit, but we're gonna go on a break. Hi, Tabitha, you're back. But
Hi, so
we're
sorry.
gonna go on a break, and when we come back, we will chat to Tabitha and continue with our conversation.
An award-winning firm? Look no further than the Belmont Mayer Group, your gateway to unparalleled investment and wealth management. At Belmont Mayer, we believe in the art of wealth creation, a meticulous process fueled by our unwavering commitment to excellence. With a focus on providing elite alternative investments and quality advice, we also pride ourselves on maximizing value for our esteemed investors as seen through our consistent outperformance. Your financial success is our top priority. Join us at Belmont Mayer and experience the difference firsthand. Ready to embark on a journey of greatness? Contact us today. Reach out to the Belmont Mayer Group on 078 786 1698. Call or WhatsApp or email us at info@belmontmayer.com. Elevate your financial future with Belmont Mayer, where every detail matters.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042 203 1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
World-class financial services only at Sapphire Global, your financial partner. If you are looking for Islamic, Sharia, and ethical financial products, look no further. Sapphire Global offers a wide range of financial service offerings from short-term to life and investments. A full-service center with all financial requirements under one brand. Our highly skilled and experienced consultants are ready to help protect your financial future. Contact us on 041 001 0184 or visit our website on www.sapphireglobalfs.com. Sapphire Global is an authorized financial services provider.
Make a conscious choice. Sip for change and support Palestine Drinks Africa. With every can, you help end the genocide and stand in solidarity with Palestine. Choose between our original or sugar-free options available in the case of 24. Every sip is a step towards justice. Every purchase a powerful message of unity and support for the Palestinian cause. Contact 082 888 1440 or 082 7739 556 today and be part of the change. Palestine Drinks Africa. Sip for change. Liberty for everyone.
Connect and stay ahead with Salam Media. This is Salam Media coming to you live from South Africa.
All right, we are back. It is now 12:52 and I am joined by Nicole and Haadiya that are of which is that is I have to just keep calling it and I can't even keep my actual word anyways, with and Grace Ground. We had lost Haadiya for a bit, but we are so happy to have you back. So I'm just going to be shooting all my questions at you now because I gave Nicole all her time. It's okay. My question to you is, I know that you guys recently had your event with Eddie Voss. Could you tell us more about that?
The event with the kitchen thingy, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. There's honestly not much to say. It is an organization basically that gives out food to the poor. First, they cook food literally to give out to the poor, especially women in homes and children in care centers. And what we did when we got there, we just chopped everything from the tomato, like literally everything. And then we got to pack pallets. So basically there's a pallet for each center. So maybe there was one pallet that caught my eye. I don't know. I think because the center was called Mickey Mouse, it caught my eye. So it's a pallet that will have different things that they need, that the Mickey Mouse, for example, care center needs. And we'll pack that pallet. And once everything is packed, there's a truck that will come in, take them there. So basically there to just help them. It's a continuous project for them. So we're just partnering in a way, because we did tell them, we informed them that, Grace Ground is so interested in doing this, since we know we just started, and we feel like if we are able to support in any way, then it'll definitely be volunteering. So that's what we basically did. And for me, honestly, it was eye-catching seeing how many organizations were on the ground. And most of them were children care centers. And it just touched my heart, noticing how many children might not even have the malnutrition and, basic needs like milli meal, like rice. It kind of saddened me, but I was so happy to be part of such an impactful, project.
I am so, it warmed my heart just hearing the story from you. And, we live our lives and we don't really think about, okay, I am in my house, I've got everything if I just walk to the kitchen right now, but other people don't really have that. And, taking that step to help those that don't have is such an impactful thing. And we really, really applaud Grace Ground for doing that. And when I saw it online, I was like, okay, but what? Like, what is this giving? Like, I didn't understand. I said, okay, it's fine. I'll find a way to find out. And I found out on Salam Media. I think that's a very, very great place to find that. Alhamdulillah. My next question for you, Haadiya, is since it's Women's Month, what does this time of year mean to you?
Okay, so Women's Month for me is a time to celebrate strength. It's a time to celebrate women. It's a time to celebrate the women before us, who brought the strength that we have, who brought the independence that we have right now. But at the same time, it is also a reminder for me, a reminder for everyone to do better, because we still have a long way to go. Personally, I feel like, yes, let's celebrate our women, but let's leave on their legacy. Let's take their legacy, work on it, because there's a lot that needs to be worked on, especially here in South Africa. Like, I don't know how many times I emphasize this, but like, we are far from being
Yes.
genuinely free. We are struggling here in South Africa as women, and I feel like there's not much that is being done by the government. So I feel like it's a reminder for us to take a stand, just like the women did in the past, to take a stand against a lot of things that are happening, like gender-based violence, and have a sort of impact. Yeah.
You know what? Yes, yes, and 10 times yes, because at the beginning of the show I had spoken about this a bit, and I touched on 1956 and the commemoration that we look back at for Women's Day, everything that happened on 9th of August, and the 20,000 women walking to the union buildings and standing in silence in solidarity for women's rights and laws, right? And I think that what I said, and also just what I think, is that yes, it happened in 1956, and we look back and we applaud those women for what they did, but we need to keep it moving. We also need to do things, and they must say in 2025, 20,000 women did this too. You know what I mean? We also need to continue
That's right.
making that change, whether it's in South Africa, whether it's in Singapore, whether it's in Peru, whether it's in America, wherever it's you see what I did there? But anyways, whatever it is that we're doing, we need to make a change. And I really, really love what you guys are doing, because it is starting even by a small scale at making that change, and not just in South Africa, out of South Africa, not just in Singapore. You guys are taking it out of just a single place and changing the world for everyone. Okay, we have come very close to the end, so I'm going to do one last question to Nicole. And that is, if you could send one message to young women listening right now, what would it be?
I think I would say dream big. I'm not even kidding. I'm not trying to be cliche, but just dream big. The reason why I even found out about Heart Avenue Association in the first place was because I wanted to create more opportunities for myself. I wanted to find more opportunities for me to help other people, for me to just expand my impact on the community to out of Singapore. I wanted to apply the skills and experiences I've gained over the past few years to help others regardless of geographical barriers. So I would say, if you have something in mind, just do whatever it takes to find an opportunity for yourself and commit to it and just follow it through, because that's precisely what I did. I went on a search hunt for opportunity, came across Heart Avenue Association, and now I'm here. And that is truly just because I took a chance on myself and I took a chance on developing Heart Avenue Association. And I'm so glad that I put in this much effort, because I can truly see the impact that it is giving to other people and other communities. And even though I can't be there to help in person, I know that my impact has still been laid, because I was there when it happened. I was there to develop it, and I was there to give other people the opportunity to help their own communities. So I would say, just dream big, just go for it, find something and stick with it.
You know what? I'm telling you guys, we need to be friends. I'm telling y'all, because that is literally what I stand by. And when anybody gives me a chance to talk, that's exactly what I say. I always say, nothing is too big. Just do it. I mean, I'm here, presenting on Salam Media because I was forward and I went to go and ask them. I said, hey, and look at me today. So, you know what? I think take it from Nicole, take it from Haadiya, take it from myself. Just dream big and do exactly what you want to do. I hate to be this person, but we've come to the end of our segment and the end of the show in general. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. I truly, truly appreciate it. I don't know what time it is in Singapore, but whatever time it is, you joined us all the way at that time. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for joining me this afternoon,
I'm so
Haadiya. I truly appreciate it. And thank you so much to the listeners and the viewers for watching and being a part of this conversation with us. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.